We live? Is this thing on? I sound okay, Trill? Trill is my production. Welcome back, everybody. Y'all know who this is, okay? Welcome back to another episode of Meow, Purr, and Pour. This is Positive and Thriving. The Cornelius Johnson story, part 2. The last time Corky sat in this chair, he poured out a story that moved so many people. We talked about living with HIV, overcoming stigmas, surviving judgment, and choosing to thrive instead of simply exist.
Yeah.
Today is different, though. You don't see us with no alcoholic beverages up here, baby, because I want to get right into real questions that people need answered, and there won't be a pour, there won't be a drink, but we here because sometimes the greatest thing you can pour isn't into a glass, it's into a conversation.
Absolutely.
So tonight isn't about the diagnosis, baby. It's about the man behind it. You like that, didn't you?
I love that.
These questions are deeper. They're more personal. They're the kind of questions that reveal the parts of someone's.
Take your time.
Because this means so much to me. It really do. And I want my friend to be heard, and I want these questions to be answered, because you cannot be walking around here oblivious as to what's going on around you. You got to enlighten yourself.
Yeah.
You have to educate yourself.
Yeah, you have to.
So if you thought you knew Corky, baby, I think you're about to meet him all over again. So welcome to Meow, Purr, and Pour. And we also have my girl in here, the elephant in the room, my Pause Bell, P-A-W-S. Pause Bell. And you know what she for. At any given moment, Corky, where I am salt and pepper pushing it, bitch, what you supposed to do? Ring my bell, ring my bell. Okay. And that's what we're going to get into. So, with that being said, let's get into it. All right. So, I had some time to think of these questions, because I had to, hey, my baby. That's my classmate. Hey, baby. I had some stuff that I wanted to know that I was scared to ask. Last time was more of an introduction, and I like to call that, what I call it, foreplay. But tonight, we fucking, baby. We is fucking. So, Corky,
Yes, ma'am.
when you were diagnosed, who was the first person, once you came to mentally, because that's a lot to take in, once you came to mentally, who was the first person that you told?
I actually called my Aunt Remy. Shout out to my Aunt Remy Godfrey.
Shout out.
I called her and told her, and I called my mom
Okay.
the day I actually found out. Yeah.
And how did they react?
They both, so when I told my mom, she kind of like, took a pause, and she said, you're going to be okay. You're not alone. You're going to be all right.
I love your mom.
And my Aunt Remy basically told me the same thing, like, we're going to get through this together. And so, yeah.
Okay. So did any family and friends, once they learned about this, did anybody turn their back on you after finding out your status?
No, I wouldn't say they turned their back. I think if anything, they loved on me even more.
That's so good.
Yeah, they loved on me even more. Yeah.
That's so good. That's so good to hear. Has anyone ever assumed that you were promiscuous due to your status? Did they assume that?
Some people, yes. And that's the part that I dread telling my mom, because as you know, in the black community, when you tell someone that you have HIV, they think that you're just out here just sleeping with, any and everyone. And so I didn't want her to think that. But yeah, a lot of people thought that, yeah.
Okay. So take us back. Take us back to a week before you decided to know your status.
Mm.
Okay. And take your time with this. What were you feeling? What were your symptoms? What made you say, okay, I'm supposed to get my ass up and go to the hospital?
I got very sick, and I knew it wasn't the flu. I had really bad migraines. I had really bad diarrhea. My body was aching so bad I could barely stand up. I was really, really sick. And so I was scrolling on Facebook,
Okay.
and I seen like 3 different posts about knowing your status. And I got up that day. I took off work. I got up and I was living in Fort Worth at the time. I
Okay.
drove to Dallas, and when I got there, I actually did not go in. I turned around and said, "I don't have it. This is crazy." Yeah.
Really?
But I got back on the highway, and that voice just told me, turn back
Turn
around.
around.
And I went around, turned back around, and I went. And so the guy that gave me the test, we had, normal conversation. Everything was good. And when he came back, his demeanor changed, and that's when I knew.
Before he had even said it.
Before his whole demeanor changed. Yeah.
Your first thought when those words did it play in slow motion like in a movie? Like was it just, you know what I mean? Like how in a movie like it'll just like everything slowed down for you?
Yeah.
Really?
When and I
Tell me more about that.
So when he came back in the room, I said the results, they're positive. And he
You said
said,
first.
yeah. And he said, yeah, they are. And I was like, it's cool. I'm fine. It's cool. And it didn't really hit me
Right.
until I left. And I had to pull over on the side of the highway. And I said, I'm not going to do this today.
I'll do it for you if you need me to.
I pulled over on the side of the highway, and that's when it hit me that this is something that you have to live with for the rest of your life. Yeah. That was a hard pill to swallow, and I felt like my life was over. Yeah.
And knowing what I know, that was just the beginning for you.
But I didn't think that at the time.
Of course
Yeah.
not. So take me to the first few months. They were tough.
Those first few months, they were super tough. I actually stopped going to work.
Okay.
I stopped going to work.
And this is you still living in?
I was in Fort Worth, yeah.
Okay.
I stopped going to work, and I fell into a really bad depression. As I, stated before, I felt disgusting. Although you can't look at a person and tell
Right.
that they're positive, in my mind, I thought that
Everybody could see it.
when I go out in the public, they're going to be able to tell that I'm positive.
Really?
And that I shut myself in the house.
For how long?
I think I was maybe about almost 3 months. Yeah.
You just went deep within
Hmm.
yourself,
Yeah.
and what was going through your mind? Was you really just not going outside? You weren't seeing no sunlight. You was literally just in the house.
I was just in the house. I actually got evicted. Yeah. Me and the person that gave it to me, we were living together. And so once everything happened, he moved out. And so everything was on me. And of course, if I'm not going to work, the bill's not getting paid.
Of course.
And so
Because
because
shit don't stop. Bills do not stop no matter what you going
Yeah.
through. Them bills is going to keep on rolling,
Yeah.
child.
and so
Hate a bill.
I got evicted. And so from that, I was just like, there's no reason to live. I did not want to live.
But you sit beside me strong, and I'm so happy to know you and to know your spirit.
Thank
And
you.
to be sharing your story with me, Corky, is my pleasure.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate that you even allowed me to even come on your platform to even share my story. So
I
thank
had
you.
to and for you to be first, this is important to me because these kids are coming out as gay younger and younger.
Yeah.
And they don't even know this world is it's just different.
It's so different. Yeah.
And y'all don't even know what you really just doing just yet.
Yeah.
What they say you still wet behind the ears, what them old
Yeah.
people say you
You
still wet behind the ears.
Yeah.
So
And a lot of people, like I was telling you earlier,
Mm-hmm.
you know, these kids, they're coming out at an early age.
Of
And
course.
a lot of these older men, they're taking advantage of that. Yeah, they're taking
men
advantage
who
of
are
that.
positive.
Men who are positive, but they're not telling these babies. Yeah.
Babies.
Mhm.
Babies. Who are just happy to even be jumping off the porch and being able to come out the closet.
Yeah. There's the guy I was telling you that I took under my wing, 19 years old.
Not even in 20s yet. Like, this
19.
is somebody's baby, fresh out of high school, basically. 18, 19 years old that you've taken under your wing, but he couldn't have a better person who is helping him with this path.
You know, I feel like it's my duty. I feel obligated. You know,
Of
seeing him
course.
that day, and he needed someone, and he was there, and it just, you know, I just told him, you're going to be fine. You're going to be okay.
Tell us more about this, that we're, so that you guys know what we're talking about.
Okay, so back in Atlanta,
Okay.
I went to go see my doctor, just a regular checkup routine. And so the place I go to, they do a lot of HIV testing.
Okay.
And so there was the guy, he was there, and I can tell that he just got his results.
Right.
And he was just, I can tell.
Yeah, he was out of it.
Yeah, he was
in
out
that,
of
that
it.
zone, and you could see it in that baby's
Yeah.
face.
And so I told him from across the room, and I said, you're going to be okay. And he instantly, he broke. He broke. And so he shared, to me that was his first boyfriend. It was an older guy. And the guy, he didn't tell him.
And took advantage of this baby.
He took advantage of him, yeah.
Okay, so now we're into a few months into your diagnosis. So the first few months after you were diagnosed, what did you need from people, your loved ones, that nobody gave you? What was something that you needed that wasn't given to you after your diagnosis, the first couple of months?
Patience and understanding.
Did people give you space? Did they give you your space? The ones that did know initially, did they give you your space? It was space what you wanted from them? Or did you want them to even like push harder to even get closer to you? Like how?
Honestly, I didn't know what I wanted.
Right.
I really didn't know what I wanted at that time. But the people that knew, they definitely they poured into me. But of course at that time, just because you're pouring into me
Doesn't mean that it's sinking into you because you're so torn right now.
yeah, that was 2016 was the lowest that I've ever. That was like a different type of low.
2016 is 2026. You've been living with this for 10 years. You've hit your big 10.
I actually what is this, July? I actually just had my actual 10-year anniversary like 2 months ago.
Really?
Mhm.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you with your fine self.
You know.
I asked him, why did he put on jeans and put me to shame today, baby? Why did he put on jeans and put me to shame?
Oh, I don't know. You know that.
I'm
We ain't gonna talk.
seeping.
We gonna leave it
I'm
alone.
seeping all out of these ripped jeans today, baby.
We gonna leave it alone. We ain't gonna get into it.
Okay, so I have a couple more questions that I want to ask. But right now I'm gonna take a breather and say thank you to Lucky Spring Water that's sitting up front. Y'all get y'all a box of it, baby. I'm telling you, I don't know. You know, Water Boy, when he gave him that water, when he finally got that good hit, somebody hit him and they put it in him, he jumped up like that. Lucky Spring Water.
Lucky Spring.
I'm trying to tell you. And his beautiful, beautiful wife, Miss Kimberly Marie. Miss Thing is for all of them, y'all. Poor honey. She does all my t-shirts. So y'all get you a Meow Purr and Pour shirt, please and thank you. Cause they on deck. Gear up and Meow Purr and Pour, honey.
That's it.
Now back to our regular scheduled programming, because this is getting good. I mean, what I want to know is, what are some of the precautions that you take daily to protect yourself from transferring to others? What are some of the things that you do daily? Just because it's nothing to be at a grocery store and your finger gets snagged on something and it's poked your finger and it can be easily transferred through blood. What are some of the things that you do to take precaution to protect others?
Take my medicine.
Period.
Simple. I take my medicine. You know, when you take your medicine and when you take good care of yourself,
Yeah.
it's so very there's a thing that's called undetectable.
Okay.
I've been undetectable since 2016. When you're undetectable, the chances of spreading the virus to someone is very slim to none. It's like a
Okay.
needle in a haystack. And so I take my medication every day.
Okay.
And so that's the safety precaution that I take to make sure that I'm not only protecting myself, but
Other people.
Exactly.
So roughly how many different medications do you have to take daily to keep your status under control?
One.
Just one. And you know what? I'm guilty of these stigmas. I'm thinking you got to take 46 pills in the morning and 64 at night.
Not 46, 65.
I mean, this is just what I'm thinking. This is just what I'm thinking.
Baby, that 46 is crazy.
I don't know why I thought this, but that's why we here today. Because we got to clear this up. Because I don't know no better. I don't know no better. No, I see a question. How often do you have to get a checkup?
I go every 6 months.
Every 6 months?
Yeah, I go every 6 months.
And that's normal. That's
Yeah.
like, I know the girlies go and get checked every 6 months or every 3 or. Okay.
Yeah, I go
period.
every 6 months.
Okay, period. So, like, for people who think that, oh, he can't use my toilet or he can't, let's clear up things like that.
Child.
Let's talk about it. Because it's not that this man sitting on your toilet, you gonna get
Yeah.
HIV.
So I want to clear that up. That's like one of the biggest misconceptions is that when a person is HIV positive, if you sit on someone's toilet, I don't want to sit on the toilet behind you because I don't want to get it.
Right.
That's just not the truth. That's not how that works. You can't get HIV by sitting on a toilet. I even had someone they ask if a person hug you.
Oh, girl. Don't piss
That's
me
the
off.
level of ignorance that is really out there.
Well, give it to me, baby. I want to be a little HIV today. And I love you.
I love you more. Yes, that's like one of the biggest, misconceptions about having HIV.
It's that it can
If
be
someone,
transferred into just touch.
yeah, if someone, I'm drinking this water bottle.
Right.
If someone came and let me get some of that.
Yeah.
You're not going to get HIV by doing that.
Okay.
But it takes you have to educate yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why we're here today, baby.
Yeah, you have to educate yourself.
Let's get into some of these questions because I was so excited that you were here last time that we kind of ignored the seekers. So, is it by choice or is it protocol that you go every 6 months?
Yeah, protocol.
Really? So
Yeah.
once you know your status and it's in the system as this, you have to come back.
Yeah.
So if you don't, do they put a Amber Alert out, girl? Because
You are hilarious.
am I don't be trying to be. This is me being genuine.
Girl, you is a key.
Am I?
You
Okay.
are definitely a key. No, they don't put an Amber Alert out on you.
Girl, because he's missing. He
Yeah.
ain't been to this hospital.
They don't put an Amber Alert out on you.
Okay.
So if you don't go, which I highly recommend if you are positive, go to your checkups because you want to know if you are undetectable. You want to know if your medication is actually working. You have
Right.
to know what's going on within your body. You have to
Right.
know your T cell count. Like, you have to know these things.
Right, of course.
So I would say yes, definitely go.
Okay. But they don't just send the health department out.
No, they're not going to
looking
send
for
the
you,
health
girl.
department. No, they're not going to do that. No.
Okay. This is another question that I have.
Mm-hmm.
Do you fear death now that you are HIV positive?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Really?
No. I think once you build a relationship with God and you
Period.
know who you belong to, and I don't fear death. We all have to go at some point, and that's why I live the life that I live, and that's how I live. I get up every day and I do what makes Corky happy.
That's right.
I do what makes sense for me.
Right.
And so no, like I don't fear death.
Okay. So let's go into like dating.
Okay.
Okay, refresh yourself. Because we going to get into it.
Before we get into it, let me answer this question.
Okay.
By law, do you have to tell people that you slept with? That's a good question. I'm not going to say it's by law, but if you don't tell someone that you are positive and you just don't happen to give it to them, that person, they very much can press charges on you.
Let's talk about this best friend. Did you know that he had HIV? You know, you didn't know that he had stepped into your relationship. So you and your man was fine.
Mm-hmm.
But this good friend of yours, you knew that his status, you knew that he was HIV positive.
Yeah. That was like when I say we was so locked
Pissed me
in,
off. If
we
you
were
watch
locked
this,
in.
sir, I'm very upset with you.
Girl, she'll be watching from a fake page. She'll be watching from a fake page, you know, but
I just hope that she cannot stand the sight of herself right now. For
yeah,
real.
but no, I knew that he was positive.
Okay.
Of course, my guy at the time did not know that he was positive.
It's giving me intentional. It's giving me intentional bad friend that wanted to hurt you.
Well, the interesting part about that, I actually met that best friend through another friend. And so many people was already warning me about that friend, telling me you need to watch that one right there. But I know how the community.
Shady, y'all so shady, girl.
I know how
Girls
the
can be
community.
shady.
I know how the community is, and so I'm
You
thinking.
didn't know what to take serious.
Yeah, I'm just like, no, he seemed cool in my eyes, and we're cool. But they did try to warn me about that girl.
I had a warning about somebody. And this was the first episode that we were supposed to have, and the things that didn't go as according to plan. And I was warned that this person flakes on certain situations, and I like to see people for who they are with me. So I didn't really take into that information, and sure enough. But so that's one of those things that you take with a grain of salt. Either you believe them or you don't, or you find out for yourself. So yeah, I definitely get that. But
Yeah.
this friend of yours, that hurts me because I have been betrayed by my closest. Be right up under me doing the snakiest.
And they be the ones that's closest to you.
Like I said last show, you have to be close to me to betray me.
Yeah.
And so that hits so much more different for me to hear that from your story, Corky. Because again, I'm a big forgiving person, but could I forgive somebody once they've done that much?
In the beginning, I had a lot of hatred toward my ex.
Oh, of course.
I had a lot of hatred toward him, but I think once I got into therapy, and once I started talking to a professional, and I started doing the work, and I started, to heal.
Doing that work, that shadow work.
Yeah.
Get into that shadow work.
When I started to heal, that's when I, forgave him. And we had a conversation about it, and he apologized and everything. And
God bless you for that.
yeah,
God bless you for that.
I forgave him. I had to, for me.
For you.
For me.
This ain't even about you no more, sir. Ma'am.
Yeah.
Mrs.
I even forgive the friend.
Know your status, know your status, know your status.
Know your status.
Have you ever been rejected by somebody? It like that you say you're dating somebody and you tell them your status, and have you ever been rejected?
Um, once.
Okay.
Once. I met a guy, and because I'm very open and transparent.
Right. Of course.
Once I meet someone on that type of level, I'm going to let you know what it is. I'm not going to let it linger on and then tell you off bat. You're going to know. And so with that, he really didn't know how to, he didn't understand it.
Right.
And so he said, you know what? Let me go with you to one of your doctor's appointments. So he actually went with me to my doctor's appointments.
Enlighten himself.
And so he was asking, I sat there and he was asking my doctor all the questions and everything. And afterwards he was like, wow. And so, yeah. But that's why I always say education, education, education.
That's right. Enlighten yourself, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, with that being said, what do you wish people would just fucking ask instead of just assuming? Just fucking ask instead of just rolling with what you think in your mind.
I don't really. I would say getting the HIV and AIDS confused.
Yes. Yes.
Getting HIV and AIDS confused.
Shout out to my boy Lucky because he was just on and he did his lunch with Lucky, and I said hello to him. And he saw that I was on there and he's shouting out for you guys to tune in and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, oh, yeah, she got somebody on there with AIDS. And I'm like, there's a big difference between the two. Yeah. AIDS is when you ain't taking care of yourself and you've let it excel to that point where it's detrimental to you.
Yeah.
HIV is early and you can still live a good life because you are taking care of yourself and you can still be undetectable.
Yeah. I wish that more people,
me, honey, I've been learning.
I wish that more people would just ask versus just saying, like, you have AIDS. And it's like, no, is it HIV or is it AIDS do you have? Ask me so I can enlighten you.
Right.
Don't just put that on me.
Right.
But, I don't get offended. I don't take offense to it.
Because
or
people really don't
they don't know. Yeah.
But where does you not knowing is still sometimes not an excuse anymore because it's out there.
It's out there.
As you learn about other things, enlighten yourself on everything that can be that we live with every day.
Yeah.
But Lucky apologized. He apologized on air because he was like, he said, I promise I'm not slow.
Yeah. Yeah, like he didn't know.
Yeah, he didn't know. But even though we had already told him, he's gotten himself so used to saying it like that.
A lot of people do. A lot of people do. Yeah.
We're here today to let you guys know that it's not the same thing.
It's definitely not the same thing.
It's not the same things. So, what's your biggest insecurity today?
I don't really have insecurities.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really have insecurities.
Come on now.
Well, I picked up a couple of pounds. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
I can lose, a good 10, 12.
You look great.
Thank you.
I mean, Corky got that little sway in his back and his booty sit real high.
Right. We twins.
We
twins.
Oh, we is.
Right. Because you got a nasty walk.
Do I?
You have a very nasty walk.
That's the east side of me, baby.
That's the nasty walk.
Meow.
Yeah.
Okay. So, being that you don't have any insecurity, that's a good thing. But that little couple of pounds that you want to lose, that's nothing.
Girl, I want to lose that weight so bad.
That's nothing.
Oof.
That's nothing. And that's just due to you eating well.
I eat good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
She laughing a little too hard. She's really cackling. She's really cackling.
Okay. What lessons took you the longest to learn? And I think we kind of touched on this today. If these people could have been on the phone conversation that we had today, oh my God. We sat on the phone for about 2 hours today.
We did.
About 2 hours.
We did.
And I think we both can agree that it is leading with love.
Leading with love, yeah. I no longer lead with love anymore.
Really?
I don't. when I meet people, as you know,
Yes.
I have a big heart and I wear my heart on my sleeve. And so when I used to meet people, I would just go in with that. But once this situation
So me.
happened,
That is so
yeah,
me.
I don't do it no more.
Even on my profile, that's what it says. Lead with love always.
You can't do
I'm
that.
such a loving person. I instantly love on somebody until you show me different. But that's just how I've always been raised. I didn't get, my mom is not one of those I love you moms. So when I part ways with people, I'm gonna always say, I love you, baby.
Yeah.
Ain't no telling what's gonna happen to me. Ain't no telling what's gonna happen to you. But when you know that when we part ways, that you knew that Quack loved you.
Yeah.
You knew that Quita Rochelle loved you, baby.
Yeah. But you can't do that. You can't leave with love.
You can't.
You know, when you leave with love, that opens up a door for disappointment.
Ooh, baby.
So you can't do that.
You can't.
Okay.
I need a moment.
She's so dramatic. I cannot.
I've been hurt.
Y'all, she is so dramatic.
But hence this heart anatomy tattoo that I have on my arm right here, because it's to remind myself not to wear my heart on my sleeves like that. Because I really am just so giving and so loving to people instantly, and I it's really dangerous.
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
Yeah, it is.
It is. It's very dangerous.
Mhm.
But we also, me and Corky sat on the phone, and Corky told me, he asked me a question. Ooh. About my story. And what did you say? How can I sit and talk about somebody else's story and
Yeah, how can you sit and talk about someone else's story when you're not even willing to share your story? Because you have a story.
I do.
And it needs to be heard.
It does.
So yeah.
So y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna sit in the hot seat on my own show so everybody watching can get to know the doll. Because it's not always been the doll. I have been Quita Rochelle.
You know what?
It
But
took
you've
me a
always
minute.
been the doll.
I have.
You
For real,
always.
For real, true tea.
Yeah.
I've always had a confidence about myself.
Right. You walk in the room with that big nasty walk. Yeah, you got a old nasty funky walk.
I mean, it's the east side of me. Wayman, Maine, Texas, shout
But
out, east side
it's
Temple.
the confidence. It's the confidence.
It
Yeah.
is. But I had to get myself there. I was not always confident. For one, I was always the tallest girl.
Mm-hmm.
My mama didn't tell me, oh, you pretty.
Yeah.
Or just like, I never was told that. But you know who told me
Who?
how pretty I was when I was a little girl? I was sitting in the breezeway in the Maina.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Wayman, Maina girl. And I'm sitting in the breezeway, just crying, just mad, just skinny as hell with a big old Q-tip head. And my cousin Weezy, Cornelius Charles, God rest his soul, he has such a beautiful spirit. He walked up to me and asked me, "Cuz, what you crying for?" I said, "Cause I'm ugly." And my cousin told me, he said, "Cuz, you so pretty." He said, "Watch when you grown, you gonna be drop dead gorgeous."
Yeah.
And boy, I tell you, Weezy.
And you are.
Number 10. Let me tell you, cuz you said it first. You instilled that seed, Weezy.
Yeah.
Because when I tell you, can't nobody tell me nothing. It's giving face, it's giving bone, it's giving structure.
Yeah. Would you believe that at one point I had low self-esteem and I thought that I was ugly as well when I first found out?
Really? Because, Corky, you've always had this posture to you. I have never seen nobody hold a posture like that naturally. Like you balancing a book on your head, baby. You sit with this.
She's giving me a lot. She's really giving me a lot. Yeah.
Look, Lucky said, "Thank you for informing me. I apologize again. I love you,
Oh,
brother.
it's all love.
It's all
love.
good. It's all
love.
good."
Yeah.
Somebody, I like this show. Well, thank you. Tell your friends, families, and foes.
Yep,
to
I had
follow
low
me out
self-esteem.
for-
I felt like no one was going to want me. I felt like I wasn't worthy of love. And I felt disgusted.
But you
felt
have
disgusting.
loved since. You've loved
I have.
and been loved correctly.
I have.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Take a sip. Because you know I'm supposed to go there.
Mm.
I'm just to go there.
Well, let's talk about it.
Sex.
What about it?
I said sex.
Yes.
It's been 10 years, baby, since you were diagnosed.
Mm-hmm.
That thing is still thinking. Okay? Okay? Can I get an okay? Okay. So,
Okay.
being that you're undetected, like, do you feel comfortable having unprotected sex?
No.
Not at all.
No. I don't feel comfortable having, and I think that's another thing. A lot of people, they think that if I take PrEP, if I take PrEP, I'm good. I can't get HIV, but there's other things that's out there that you can, you can catch other things.
Right.
It's just not HIV. So whenever I do engage in those activities,
Okay. 'Cause
I
what
make
say-
sure that I'm using protection. Yes,
And of course, these people are aware of your status as well.
absolutely.
I love that for you, that you do not hide from it, that you really just are so open with it. Like, the boyfriend,
Yeah.
does he blame you?
No,
Does he blame the friend more than anything? No?
no.
Nobody blames anybody.
I blame them, but no. He took accountability
Okay.
after I threatened to press charges.
Right, of course.
But he did take accountability. He owned it.
He did.
Now, he did take forever to tell me who he got it from, but I do appreciate the fact that he did tell me
Right.
who he got it from. So, yeah.
He takes accountability.
Mhm.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Can you guys, anybody that's watching, can you imagine having a best friend that's close to both you and your partner? You knowing that your friend has HIV and your friend sleep with your man? Girl, the uproar. Girl, like it goes beyond beating a bitch ass. That's beyond it. I would have been seeing red and hearing ring the alarm. Ring the alarm. I've been doing this and I've been when I hear that, I'm going crazy. I'm just to go crazy.
But that's growth. That's growth.
It is. You are so strong, my friend.
Yeah, that's growth. Now, if I was to come across the friend, although I have forgiven him, if I was to come across the friend, I don't know how I would react. I don't know.
I don't know. That growth might just be outgrown. Because, baby, it might
You
go out
never
the window.
know.
If that,
Now, I don't think I would get physical. I don't, because I'm,
right,
I don't think I would get physical.
right.
But I think, I definitely don't feel the need to speak. You stay over there and I stay over here. Don't approach me.
Please don't.
Don't approach me.
Because he changed your whole life.
Yeah.
I don't know why that is sitting with me, Quirky, that this person did this intentionally. I know a jealous friend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I should have, listened.
And paid attention to those red flags. I do not deal with a friend, even if it's something as measly as a hairstyle or an outfit or anything. If you say to me, oh, friend, I'm so jealous, we're not friends no more. I do not play that jealous word. Because there's no reason to be jealous.
Not at all.
I do not play that jealous word. You are my friend. Why would you be jealous? I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. What you mean? What the fuck do you mean?
Someone said that would kill me.
That
It
was
would take
Lauren.
4 hoods to get me.
It would take for the hood to get me off of them, but after that, I'll forgive them. For real. For real, let's get into it. Siobhan. She's Siobhan.
Hey,
The
Siobhan.
Siobhan. I love her so bad. Ooh, I love me some Siobhan.
So have you seen them? No, no,
Neither one?
no.
You've not seen either one of them since then?
No, so the last time I talked to my ex, it was a couple of years ago. I believe he was living in New York. He moved to New York, and he and we had a conversation. I met his then boyfriend, and I just asked him, "Does he know
Right.
your status?" And everything like that. So he said, "Yeah, he knows my status. Everything is good." But that was the last time I talked to him.
Right.
The friend, no, I haven't. No, I haven't ran into him.
Okay. So if you could go back and speak to the version of yourself before your diagnosis, what would you say to yourself, Corky? Child, listen. Cause I'm mad for you. I'm mad for you at this friend because I just can't get over how friends can betray you like that, and then for it to be something that's so life changing. How dare you? Off with your head. Off with your head. Do you see the machete on my arm? Off with you bitch's head, honey.
I think I would. I used to feel somewhat regretful, and I wish that I would have kept the mentality that I used to have. I'm not going to lay down and have sex with someone without protection.
Right.
And I felt because I got in that relationship, everything was good.
Were you and the guy happy? Y'all were happy? Like, what made him want to tiptoe with your best friend? Was the friend living in the house with y'all?
No, he wasn't living in the house with us.
Tiptoeing, sneaky, conniving, bitch. I'm saying it. I said it.
We were happy. We were.
Okay.
For him, in hindsight,
Okay.
he likes to have his cake and eat it too.
Don't we all?
Yeah, he likes to have his cake and eat it too, and I think that's just what it was. He wanted to, go out and explore, and that's what happened.
Have you ever been embarrassed to pick up your medication?
The first two, maybe the first 2 years. Yeah. I used to go in the clinic and I would go pick up my medication. And you know how like you see people they'll have like the hat on, the sunglasses.
You're incognito.
Girl, I'm going,
Dun 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 dun.
girl, don't let the door come swing open and somebody coming in there. But I be like this. They be like, are you here to pick up
Yes,
your
bitch, I am.
medication?
Okay.
Why you talking so loud? Girl, you ain't gotta be that loud. You ain't gotta do all that. Yeah, I'm here to pick up my medication. Yeah, I was. But I think once I became comfortable with, everything,
Right.
now I don't even think about it. And they have it now to where you can actually get your medication delivered to your house.
Right. It's too easy now.
Yeah. Then they also have a thing where now you can get, instead of taking a pill every day, you can just get a shot. I want to say it's like once every 6 months.
Okay.
Mhm.
Are you interested in that, or would you rather just go and get your medicine delivered?
You
or
know,
pick it up, or
I talked to my doctor about that. I'm open to it.
okay.
I'm open to it.
Now this one,
Uh-oh.
sex. I cannot stick. I'm gonna say it again. Sex. Cause people weird out here for real. So have you ever had anybody that fetishized because of your diagnosis? Because people like feet, people like this, people like people to put on diapers, people like
So when
I seen something the other day. Excuse me, I was. People like people to act like little babies, and people have fetishes.
right, like my friend, I'm sure he's watching. He just told me what pig play was.
What's that?
I'll tell you off the show.
Tell me right goddamn now.
I don't know if the people want to.
They production. Is this my show? Production. Okay. Okay.
Pig play is where you get down and you act like a pig, and
Say it.
someone uses the bathroom on you, the number two, and you roll it around in it like you roll it in mud, and
sure.
they slapping you and you oinking. Yeah. Then I got the dog play where you.
Because I see people will get dressed in animals and they'll. I got a confession. Production, is this my show? Okay. In my wild days, what's that?
Baby, somebody said we need to know for research.
That! That, yes, ma'am! You better say that for research purposes.
Woo!
In my wild days, when I graduated high school, I moved to Austin. When they say keep Austin weird, that's exactly what they mean.
Very much so.
I got invited to a house,
Uh-oh.
and it was something called a bath house.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. My eyes. Oh, my God. My little 18-year-old eyes. Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you, well, they did have a bowl of condoms. It was a bowl of condoms. But every door that I opened, I ain't been right since. I will say that.
Yeah. They have them on every corner. In Atlanta, girl, they're on every corner. That's why dating in Atlanta is so hard to really date because sex is so easy and accessible.
Oh
You can literally go on a random Monday. You will ride by the sex club and it's like, why is there so many cars out here? And these are high profile men. Yeah.
Atlanta is a different. Atlanta.
They're on every corner.
Is a state within itself. Atlanta is. Atlanta is.
Yeah.
But it's so cultured.
Mm-hmm.
Like we were talking about this early, but I would love to move my kids to Atlanta so they can be around their people.
Yeah.
I feel like Texas.
Texas is late boots.
I mean,
it's
girl.
not.
People seem a little more relaxed in Atlanta.
Yeah. DC too.
I've never
DC
been to
that girl.
Is it?
DC is that girl. Yeah.
Is it?
Texas is late. Chicago, that girl. Like when you go up north, out west, it's different. Texas down south is late.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Even the music that we play, girl. When I go to, if I'm driving to Dallas or something, and they radio station be popping, girl, we still on I Found You, Miss New Booty.
Girl, still listening to Zero. What's the song Zero? Y'all know that song.
Loud and banging. Not that one.
That.
Trunk full of funk. I ain't never been up. Military minded. I'm a motherfucking soldier. At the streets of the 254. Not no bitch. You see, I still ain't no hoe. Letting niggas know every day of the year. Say I pin my pin and I get my point clear. Why hoes wanna talk down? I don't know. Gotta take a trip to Acapulco in a foe with a fofo with my side when I ride ready to do another. Hey, say. Shout out Eastside. Shout out Eastside.
You can take the girl out of East Side, but you can't take East Side out the girl.
I mean.
My God.
Hello, mate. Hello, mate.
Someone said, what was they doing in the bathhouse?
Oh, cuz please don't make me reflect.
They do a little bit of everything. In,
Anything you can imagine. Glory holes. Glory.
There's a lot of people that have glory holes in their home. Yeah.
Well, how do you even get signed up for something like that?
You can make a glory hole from, like, in your home. It's just a door with a,
What is your thought on, like, the apps, the Jacked, the what's the other ones?
Grinder.
Grindr.
Is Adam for?
Adam for
Is
Adam.
Adam for Adam still a thing?
I don't know. I've heard of that one, but I
Yeah,
don't
Adam
know.
for Adam, and then it's like some other stuff. But do I look like a girl that be on apps?
Not at all, John.
I don't play with them.
You don't even play like
I don't
that.
play with them people. No, ma'am.
You guys, come on in with the questions because, like last time, we talked a little bit, but we didn't get this deep. But this definitely deserved a part two, did it not?
It definitely did.
It definitely did. It definitely did, and we got into it.
Yeah.
We got into it. So, I love you, 05, my classmate. I love you so bad, Lauren. I love you.
Girl, look at she. She's my list them in the comments though. What they say for research.
Y'all cuss up.
She, what you mean? List them in the comments. Are you talking about like the apps? Okay, so nah.
Nah.
Now, yeah, well, Jacked, Adam for Adam, Grinder. I can't think of all of them, but if you going through your man phone,
Ooh.
if you're going through your man's phone and you just don't happen to see one of those apps,
Just know.
just know. Oh yeah.
And if your gay cousin tells you he can have your baby daddy, believe him. Okay. Okay. Believe him.
Someone said, have you thought about having a wife and children? No.
Okay.
No. Not a wife. However, well, no, I can't really say that. No, I never thought about having a wife. I thought about having children later on down the line, but no, not a wife.
How long have I been on? Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I
So we
need some
still
questions.
gotta-
Yeah, I need some
Y'all drop
questions.
the
What about
ooh.
children? Have you ever been with a woman? Yes, we may see. Did you get a little piece of the Boontay pie?
I have.
My pearls, I'm touching them. How was it? How was the pink velvet box, honey?
It was amazing.
Because it is. It really is.
Shishi, I wish that you can read the comments from this live.
From his.
Yeah, because I'm sure baby, I'm sure they have a time.
I know.
Especially with
Let's
what
get
I
into
just
it.
said.
Let's get into it.
I know they have the time without.
Let's get into it. What? What's wrong?
It's fine. It's fine. I'm tagged, so
Okay.
okay. So y'all ask questions.
We need more questions. We need you guys to be enlightened. This show specifically, I wanted to. I wanted them to be from you guys' perspective, so that y'all can be educated and educate yourselves, and know how to move forward. Not just living and assuming, baby. Because unbeknownst to you, you could be, what is it? How many? One in every 6 people? Is that how it's said? Is
Yeah, one of every 6 people. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So let me clarify.
Okay.
When I say I've had
Okay.
some of.
Okay.
It was with a trans man.
Post up.
All that.
Ooh.
So can we really get into it?
Yes. The fuck? Ask me no shit like that. Let's do it.
Okay, so it was a trans guy, very attractive, and we were chilling one night, and so I, didn't see
Okay, I'm confused. Wait, pause. Did we have a taco or did we have a hot dog?
a taco.
Okay. Okay.
And so
Okay, I follow.
I didn't see the hot dog.
Okay.
And so I, was wondering, like, And so he was like, oh, well, I was going to tell you about that. But he looked,
Masculine.
you would never know. You would never know.
Attractive.
Oh, very.
Ooh.
You would never know.
I just seen you clenching your seat a little bit.
You would never know. Military. Yeah. And so it happened, and he was like, how do you feel about that? Because I was just so attracted to him. And I tried it, and I tried it again, and then I tried it again, and yeah.
Answer me this for me. Why is it that I attract punks? Why? I really want to know why. I keep a gay man, an undercover man. Why? Why is the punks after me?
I don't know.
I want to know this. I just want to ask another gay man, not so much as hearing what my cousin says to me. Because Royce calls me his big titty tranny friend, and he's always called me that. Even while I was doing my makeup today.
You was very much giving drag.
I am. I'm so, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I really want to know. That's something I really want to know for myself. Why do I attract gay men, undercover men, DL men? Why?
We're going to say DL undercover men because I know it's going to be some people.
Oh, with the word punks?
With the word punk.
Okay, but just know I'm one of the girls.
You can say that with me because that's the relationship. Right.
Right.
But it might be someone out there.
No offense at all to my girls because I love y'all and I have a lot of gay cousins and I feel comfortable saying that, but that is no offense at all. I say that comfortably because I feel like I can because I am one of the girls. Yeah. Ask somebody. But I don't mean that, and please don't take that offensive at all. Just know I am one of the girls. 2-1 Fu, thanks for everything.
Someone said again and again it had to be good. It was amazing.
Get into it.
It was amazing.
So do you like the fact that our little thing, it kind of bite back a little bit? Do y'all bite back a little bit?
When you say when we bite back a little bit, what? You talking about do the back door got a little...
A grip.
Absolutely. Not all. Not all. But yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. So why wouldn't a gay, I'm gonna say down low guy, why won't a down low guy just do a little backdoor play with his woman? Is it the masculinity that he's craving, honestly?
Because he's really more attracted to men.
But they like the feminine men that are more flamboyant. So that still doesn't make sense to me.
I'm finna gag you, though.
Please do.
Y'all, excuse my...
They ain't got to excuse the motherfucking thing. Production, whose show is this? Okay.
Okay. A lot of the down low guys, they are attracted to that masculinity. Because they want a man. That's really what they crave.
Okay.
But the gag is, they're not liking, they like to be penetrated. So a lot of the down low guys that people think, oh, he like the drug dealers.
Ain't doing the bending.
Yeah. That's why, like, have y'all seen the show Pose?
No, I haven't.
So there, you got to get into it. It's a show called Pose. One of the trans women that was on there, the guy, he was, spending that bread, spending that money. And the trans woman, she wanted to have the sex change. And he said, if you get the sex change, I'm cutting all this off. So, yes, a lot of the hood guys that people think like, oh, he messing with, the gays or whatever. A lot of them, they like to be bent over. And I know that to be a fact.
Oh
Okay, let's go. Let's scroll up. Let's go
Please.
to the let's see. Scroll up. Has it changed his relationship with family since he has HIV? Um, no, I wouldn't say it changed. Not really. No.
No. Okay.
If
If you
you,
could speak to lawmakers, healthcare providers, or the public for 5 minutes, what's the most important thing you would want them to know?
that's a really good question. Hmm. I would definitely say just get tested. That's the most important thing.
Most
Get
important
tested
thing.
and know your status. If you are someone that is HIV positive, it's okay to let whoever that you're going to be intimate with let them know your status, because what is happening is too many people that's out here giving this virus to other people, and it's
Unbeknownst to them.
yeah, and that right there, that's not right.
Okay,
It's not right.
before we keep it with these questions, I want to ask myself: does the medication make you ill in any kind of way? Is it queasy to your stomach? Does it curb your appetite?
In the beginning,
What
yeah.
is- okay.
Yeah.
Some of the side effects that with it.
Nausea,
Okay.
headaches. I think for me that was like the biggest thing. Oh, appetite.
Okay.
When I first got on the first medication that I was taking, all I wanted to do was eat.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay. Okay. So here's another question: how long did it take before you felt comfortable talking about your status?
about a year. Yeah, it took me
a
about a
year?
year. Yeah, 2016.
It would take me a lot longer.
Yeah, it's I came out with to the world on my old Facebook in 2017, and when I came out, I had so many people tell me their story. A lot of people here in Central Texas, reached out, and a lot of people, they was telling me how brave I was and how my story inspired them.
Them, okay.
Yeah. So it took me about a year to just become comfortable. Now, that's what everybody know me as. Oh, that's the guy that's, from social media that speaks, openly
Right.
about his status and everything. So
Right. Guru said, "Do you feel it's important to let everybody know?"
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you frown upon the girls who keep it to themselves?
No,
No.
I don't.
Tell me more about that, because I am frowned upon.
No. So the people that keep it to themselves, your business is your business. You're not obligated to tell anyone your status unless you are getting ready to lay down and have sex with them. They most definitely need to know your status.
But just talking to somebody,
Just talking to somebody that's like how I'm very open and vocal about my status. It's not everyone's business.
Right.
I'm just a different breed.
Okay.
I have my reasons as to why I do that.
Okay, I'm going to answer these two questions, and then I have a question of my own.
Okay.
How long do you wait to disclose your status to a person you meet?
Right off the bat.
Whether it's talking,
Yeah.
intimate, anything. Right
I
off
can
the bat.
literally meet a guy right now and we will be conversing. And I would say before this even go any further, I am HIV positive. What are your thoughts? I always
love
leave-
you.
I always go with that.
I love me some
Yeah.
heat.
No.
I love me some heat. What's the best advice you've ever received from someone after getting tested positive? Somebody, I guess, I'm assuming that somebody else who has already found out their status. That's an OG, if you will.
I'm not going to say his name, but rest
Of
in
course
peace.
not.
Rest in peace. He was a pioneer in the black gay community. Very successful, he was someone that everyone looked up to. He told me, he said, "You're going to be okay." He said, "You're going to be okay." I've been living with HIV for, I want to say it was like over 20 something years. He said, "I've been living with this, with HIV for so long. You can be successful. You
And you
can live
are.
a good life."
You
And he
are.
said, "As long as you take care of yourself and be good to yourself, you'll be fine." That was the best. And another thing, I used to go to these groups and it would be other positive men that was there.
Not London texting me talking about, can I send her the link, y'all?
Going to those groups, And that was my first time being around other people that was positive.
Okay.
And I'm sitting in this group and I'm looking at these people and I'm like, wow, y'all are successful business owners.
Powerful
Yeah.
people.
Like I'm talking
Respected
about high
people.
caliber, And so I was just like, I'm going to be okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to be okay.
Our hope is not lost.
Yeah.
I want to know, how was it growing up in Temple as a gay man?
Growing up gay in Temple, it was interesting.
Tell me about that.
It was interesting. As you know, I play sports.
Okay.
So, I hung around, a lot of the straight guys and everything.
Right.
But I think that back then, a lot of the parents of the straight guys, they didn't really know how to receive that their son, that's a straight man, hanging with a gay man. And so it kind of became like, why are you hanging with him? Or you, whatever.
Right.
And so it became very interesting. People will put me that, oh, you messed with this person or you've been with that person because they see us, being cool.
Right.
And that's just not the case. And I want I'm going to look into the camera. I want a lot of people to understand that
Reactive camera him, please. Thank you, production.
I want to let people know, as a black openly gay man, not just because you see someone hanging with a straight man, it doesn't mean that man is gay. There's a lot of guys that I used to hang with, Quinston.
You and my brother and
Yeah.
Quinston, y'all were all really
Quinston.
good friends. Y'all was raised
Yeah.
together.
Quinston,
And
Stedman, Jerome, BC. I can go. The list goes on.
they're all straight men.
They all straight men.
And they love you no different.
Yeah. They used to have me out there slap boxing in the field with the boys and everything.
And he will whip your ass.
Girl,
Do
used
not
to
play
have me
with
out
him.
there, and so I always, it's okay for gay men to be friends with a straight man and no boundaries will be crossed. You respect me, I respect you.
Do you feel that more black people have HIV and AIDS than white people? I covered that on the first episode. Black women are the leading carriers of HIV and AIDS.
Yeah.
Black women. Black women.
And I want to touch on that as well.
Let's do it.
We have to get away from this stigma of
That it's just a gay thing.
that it's a gay thing. Yes, there's a lot of people in the gay community that, that's HIV positive, but at the same time, black women.
The leading carriers. Hear me. Is this thing on? Is this thing on?
Yeah. It's
Black women are
it's
the
black
leading
women.
carriers of HIV and AIDS. Hi, baby girl. My baby girl just joined in. I'm glad we finished talking about
London.
some of that stuff we was talking about. Hey, putty cat, meow.
Yeah, it's black women. And I think that too, like I said, part one, a lot of times, a lot of these guys that are down low,
They tiptoeing back and forth.
they
from their
tiptoeing back and
family.
forth. But you have to really dig, you have to really get to the root as to why they are tiptoeing and they're not living in their truth. And I'm going to say, a lot of times black women, they don't provide a safe space for men to come out.
That's true.
If you look at a lot of white women, a lot of Hispanic women, black men, they tend to go there because they tend to be more open-minded. I know someone right now who's going through a situation and her husband is, bisexual, and she chastises him. Yeah.
Just be picking with them.
And he's like, that's why I didn't want to come out and tell you that. There's so many black men that goes through that. Do I agree with it? No. But do I understand it? Absolutely.
Yeah.
You have to provide a safe space.
I'm such an understanding person. I would be more accepting if you just told me.
Yeah.
I might put a little strap on and just give it to you. That's what you need.
Okay.
To succeed, baby. If that's what you need from me, I do it.
Someone said it's almost like living with addiction, but being in recovery.
Oh, shout out Miss Daphne. Hi, Miss Daphne. I love her spirit.
The wings was amazing. I actually can't
Oh,
wait.
shit. Y'all, I'm let me say. Because we've been covering it all. I'm going to
Yeah.
close my bell. This bell did not get rang, and I rang it myself.
Someone said, what is some advice you can give to the young gay men nowadays who are not so much in the closet, but also not openly about who they are in public?
What is some advice you can give to the young gay men nowadays who are not so much in the closet, but also not very open about who they are in public?
The advice I would give them: be yourself. People are going to judge you whether you're doing good or bad.
Period.
People are going to judge you no matter what. Hell, they judge Jesus.
Okay.
So they're going to judge you no matter what. But you have to walk in your truth, and you have to know who you are and who you belong to. When you know who you are and who you belong to, it doesn't matter what anyone says or what anyone thinks about you. RuPaul said it best. What other people think of me is none of my damn business.
That? Oh my God, you better say that.
So with that, you know, you can't be worried about other people. You have to live in your truth, and you have to walk in your truth. Be true to who you are.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
all. That is it. That's all. Be true to who you are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Be true to who you are.
Do we have any more questions? I think it
Is
was
there
like
any more on there that we
scroll up.
missed? Some of them we had already covered.
Who was the first? Okay, I covered. Go. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Who was the first person you? Okay, yeah, we covered all.
Yeah,
those.
we covered all those questions. We did.
If y'all have any more questions out there, put them in the chat.
Now's the time to educate yourself.
Somebody, Georgia Bradford, she knows some.
Back doors have.
I don't want to read the comments, but she knows some.
It's.
Hello.
That's my girl Ham. That's my girl Ham. Have you ever seen somebody thigh so thick? I mean, this woman, I call her Ham because her legs is just so thick. Hard as a motherfucker.
Yeah, Georgia, she
Ham.
knows. She knows some.
Oh yeah, she well aware.
Oh yeah.
I just didn't want to put my personal business out there, but I know something too. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I would like to invite somebody real quick that's really dear to me, you guys. And she has been here with us the whole time. And she says she feel like a celebrity because she's got to be here with us. It's my guru. It is my good Judy. It is Grace Inspired Hair Care.
My she.
Miss Demisha. Come on in, baby. Come on. You can come over here with me.
I come across the camera. Don't look at my big body.
Oh Jesus.
This is my baby. This who colors my hair. This is my good friend. And she's so dear to me, y'all.
That's my she.
And man, and they love each other. When these people saw each other, they just hugged, and it was just beautiful. And I'm glad that I could be the middle person for these people seeing each other and ain't seen each other forever.
And I want her to know we gonna fight.
Okay.
That's me and Quirky's theme song. If anybody was wondering, Jennifer Hudson, we gonna fight.
Okay,
That's her theme song.
Mm-hmm.
So I had her taste Lucky's wings, and my favorite flavor is the jailhouse spread. Now don't judge it because it's all his flavors mixed into one.
Mm-hmm.
And they so good.
When I tell you,
They so good. I can't.
you want to see a bitch eat a wing?
I'm gonna show you. Okay.
How you there?
How you doing?
Yeah.
Get your ass up and hold my hand, okay?
Baby.
Okay.
So Quirky bought it to my.
From the picnic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tastes better than that turkey butt they was eating.
Girl, did y'all see how that turkey was sitting up on that thing with that ass up like that?
That's how I left it up.
Wee. Oh my God. So Quirky brought it to my attention today when we were on the phone that I am talking about everybody else's story and wanting to hear everybody else's story without people knowing me. And so coming to you soon, my guru, because she's very well spoken and she's funny and she's just a good spirit, and I trust her. I trust her very much. So she will put me in the hot seat, whereas you guys can ask me questions, and I'm going to open up about my truth.
Okay.
And let you guys get to know me and the things that I have gone through. Because I sit and stand before you as a person who is healing and not healed, but just know that I have gone through a lot.
Yes.
to be the person that I am today.
Absolutely.
And I need to tell you guys that, so you can just not know who you watching, like, and just tuning into this person, but you can know me in depth as well.
Yeah.
Can I say something?
You can say something.
Okay. If y'all can hear me, that's fine. And if you can't, you better try. Okay? So, shout out, because she told me I can do this, okay?
Okay.
Shout out to Grace Inspired Hair Care, which is me. She calls me the color guru. She gave me that name.
you.
I appreciate her for that. That's just, you can find me at 2108 West Adams Avenue in Temple, Texas. I specialize in locks, color. I do, and healthy hair is very important. That is literally enough about me. What I want to say is, okay.
What's that, friend?
She about to start crying because she is a
Oh.
cry baby. Okay. I'm probably gonna cry too. Okay, listen. So I'm excited that she's giving me the opportunity to like interview her, because I feel like people know Quack the doll, but they don't know Quita.
Okay.
They don't know Quita Falacarita. I call her that because that was her horrible Facebook name in the beginning. When
We
none of
all
us
had
knew
those
that,
horrible
okay?
Facebook
But
names.
she is genuinely a good person. We all have flaws.
We do.
Some people may feel different because maybe their relationship different, but my experience with her has been amazing. I lost a baby. Some people know that, some people don't. I called him my sunshine. I was obsessed with sunflowers. Quita's the only friend, not even my family besides my mom and one cousin came. Quita's my only friend, and I'm not gonna cry, who came to the hospital, y'all, acting silly, because that's what she did, okay? So I'm like, guru, let me hold the baby.
Okay.
She did. But the beautiful thing she did was brought me this little sunshine, like a little sunflower, and it just rocked back and forth. And she brought me a little card that talked about sunshine.
And I didn't even remember this,
She
honestly.
didn't even remember, because she just did it, because that's just who she is. She really don't count favors. I know that she's been a little in her feelings lately.
I have.
Because she like, I pour into people. And I just
And when
don't
it's
get
time
it
for
back.
me, don't nobody show up for me,
I
but this
told
woman,
her
she
the
shows
Lord
up.
Pours into her.
That's
And
right.
his cup is real big. And he'll make her overflow.
And it's gonna run
it's
it through.
okay if people don't pour.
It's okay.
It's okay. He give you what you need so you can
He
pour
does.
to other people.
He does.
But I love her. This is her thing.
But I'm about to cry. My
Don't
baby
play
just commented
with
and
my
said,
baby.
I'm proud of you, Mom. Thank you,
Oh.
London.
She gonna cry for real. She's a crybaby. But she's amazing. Y'all tune in, because this is really her thing. Like, this is what she's supposed to be doing. She on camera and she is herself everywhere. She don't
The
care when
same
she walk
every
into
day.
The shop, the church, child, we went to a phone party. It was real Christian. Her and my baby shimmering, shimmying. So I wanna dance with sweet.
We had a blast
I
last
think we
night.
having more fun than the kids. My friend got baptized.
I did. I got
And I'm
saved.
so proud of her.
I
She
did.
gave her life to the Lord. And don't nobody.
That's my
she-
wig
and
is
it don't
wet,
matter if
'cause I
she-
got baptized. It's
it,
wet.
it don't matter. She
In
ain't
London
gotta
voice,
change
it's wet.
100% today. Don't get on here talking about what she talking about, back doors and all of that. Baby, we
Hi,
do
Christy
not
Noel.
change.
Hey, my boo. Hi, my
Okay?
baby.
We do not change soon as we get dipped and we get saved. It take time.
It
don't
does.
play with her.
It does.
Because I don't play by her.
I don't
But
play
I
about you.
appreciate you.
I appreciate
for giving
you, my
me
friend.
this. But I really wanted to be, this is your moment. Thank you for allowing me to have a little moment. But I really wanted to be about you. Because that's what it's about. Meow purr. Ines. What's that called?
Oh, no.
Animated as quick. I can't do all that.
You just
but
you
I
are.
love
You
her.
are just as animated. Please stop.
Don't nobody understand that but us.
They don't. They don't get
We just walk
it.
around and go, woo! People be looking like, what is wrong with them?
So real quick, y'all, if y'all don't know what pause bell means, it's PAWS, and that stands for pause and we shift. If y'all didn't know that,
I love it.
ain't right?
That's good.
It is cute. It is cute. So we are wrapping it up here, you guys. If I don't,
been an hour and a half.
how long has it been in production?
1 hour, 28 minutes.
Man, okay, so we did really good. Cause the first show it was really short and we did not get into it, but I feel like we got into it.
Yeah,
Did we get into it?
we did.
Production, did we get into it? Okay. We got into it. So it was. I hope everybody grabbed something from this. if you poured into this, I appreciate that. But take something from this. Take something from this. Learn. Stop stop being oblivious to things, because this is happening every day and it's happening right up under our noses. It really is.
Yeah.
Well, Corky, thank you. Thank you for your honesty, your vulnerability, and your willingness to answer the question that so many people think about but are often too afraid to ask.
Yeah. And I also want to, before we leave, as I stated before, get tested, know your status, and educate yourself. If
Of
it's
course.
something that you don't understand, don't assume.
That's right,
Ask
Miss
questions,
Christina. Well, it's
but
time.
definitely take time to educate yourself. People scroll on social media all day, every day.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't be any reason as to why you can't scroll, Google. AI is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Educate yourself,
Mm-hmm.
so you won't be ignorant to
Right.
the facts. So just educate yourself for sure.
Conversations like this don't just tell a story. They can challenge misconceptions, encourage understanding,
Yeah.
and remind us that every diagnosis is attached to a human being. Before we go, I have one final question.
Mm-hmm.
What do you pour here today?
Knowledge. Yeah.
I pour compassion, because understanding begins the moment we stop judging and start listening. To everyone who spent your time with us tonight, thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting, sharing, and being a part of this conversation. If this episode taught you something, moved you, or made you see life a little differently, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with somebody else. Be sure to follow Meow, Purr, and Pour on Facebook, Instagram. I'm working on my YouTube stuff to just try to figure out how that works. I'm gonna have to get with my baby girl and see if she can help me with that. But follow me, Quack the Dog, for updates, behind the scene moments and announcements and upcoming guests, blah, blah, blah. We have more powerful stories, meaningful conversations, and unforgettable pours coming your way. Until next time, protect your peace. Lead with not love, but compassion. How about that?
Yeah.
Lead with compassion. And remember, a pour is only a spill when you gotta clean it up. I am Quack the Dog. This is Cornelius Johnson. This is my guru. This has been Meow, Purr, and Pour, baby. Good night. Meow, meow, meow.